ASM Videos, the leader in football education.
I'm Keith Grabowski, Offensive Coordinator and Quarterbacks Coach at Baldwin Wallace College. Today we're going to present the third in a series of videos on ways to take complex offensive ideas and simplify them into your offense. This video will cover our inside zone variations and complementary plays, along with the keys and fundamentals for each position. The first thing I'd like to discuss is why we use the inside zone, or why we use the zone run game. For us, it's an offensive scheme that can be run versus any defensive alignment. It minimizes the effectiveness of a defense that likes to move by slanting and angling. It allows emphasis on the aggressive and intense execution of fundamentals and techniques. It allows us to block the line of scrimmage, deny penetration, and secure movement by using double-team combination schemes, and it distorts and places the defensive front. It's something that we can use with a variety of personnel groupings, with tight ends and split ends, two-back, two-receiver type of schemes, even three-back, one-back, and shotgun spread offensive type schemes. It allows us for personnel matchups in the game plan, and it's forgiving. We really feel if we could get a hat on a hat, our tailback can make some things happen. Our teaching of this concept starts with gap responsibility. So as we're looking across the ball, we're going to be responsible for head up to outside or head up on the next adjacent lineman. So you see the gap responsibility for the tight end, the tackle, the right guard, the center. Again, working across the ball, we're responsible for head up on ourselves to head up on the next offensive lineman. There are some key concepts we feel of this play that we focus on. The first is the landmark. We'll talk about the landmarks. We want the running back to be able to press the aim point. He really needs to help the blocking scheme and help his offensive lineman out. We talk about clamping flow or cutting off flow of the backside. We'd like to be able to hit this play as vertically as possible, but there is a chance that it'll bend all the way out the back door. We want to get vertical movement. We're focused on getting double teams that get vertical movement off the ball. And then we're going to do different things with our variations to control the backside defensive end. The concepts in which we use inside zone blocking, first of all, we do a zone read bubble. We're going to zone to and away from the tight end. Again, it's very multiple in a type of scheme to use. There's a lot of different things we can do with it to both sides. Zone lead, what we call zone bob or back on the backside backer, and a split zone play where we're kicking out the backside defensive end. The first concept we look at is our landmark. In our first step, we're looking at getting our eyes. We don't take a bucket step, we're more lateral. We may get a little bit of slight depth, that depends on the alignment of this defensive lineman and his skill. But we call a brace step on our landmark. We want to be middle to the outside number. And we tell our players, again, you're gap responsible. Most likely this guy who's aligned in a 3 technique or outside of you is going to remain outside. We want to get a hat on his outside number, and we want to get to that aim point first and move the defense laterally. He's going to try to move. We want to get him off the ball. All right, movement is the key. We really want, if at all possible, to drive him upfield. But as long as we're getting some movement, we're going to